about shoulder width apart, feet pointed forward. Check to make sure that your toes are even as far as your big toes are aligned so that one hip isn't ahead of the other. And just take some nice deep abdominal breaths as you tune into your body as you come inward. Taking nice deep breaths, slow and deep. Take 3 more nice deep breaths. And then let's still continue with our breathing. Put your arms crossed, your forearms are crossed together. And on the inhale, we're going to bring our arms up above our head. And exhale, bring them down and sink. Inhale. And then just go at your own pace. Pausing slightly at the top and the bottom of the inhale and exhale. Feel your diaphragm opening, feel your ribs stretching and opening up, giving you more room to breathe, opening up your lungs. And we'll do 3 more of these. Starting with this one, with this next one. 1, and then just go at your own pace. Sinking into the earth. Tuning into your shoulders, make sure they're relaxed, make sure your arms are relaxed. And then just relax. And again, just tune into your body. Check your posture. See if you can relax your shoulders even more. Let's move into knocking on the door of life. I'm gonna have to move over here just a little bit so I don't knock their thing down. All right, just knocking on the door of life, allowing our hips and waist to move, our arms and the rest of our body, keeping our feet stationary, knees slightly bent. Feeling the work in our hips, knocking gently against the kidneys in the back and the lower dantian and the chi belt area in the front. Activating that, enlivening the spine, opening the hips. And then come up and knock on the chest, right below the collarbone, activating those lung points. Given this new surge, this is a good thing to just activating, continue to work with our lungs and our respiratory and our immune system. And then up on the shoulders, right there at that shoulder crease, right where the neck and the shoulder meet, just knocking there. We often hold a lot of stress there, just breathing that out, knocking gently to activate that, bringing some energy there. Nice deep breath. And then back down again to right below the collarbone. And then back down to the G-belt. Slowing it down. Allowing our hands now to just float in the air. Tune in. Notice your fingers. Visualize your fingers extending out about 6 inches. Feel your palms. Feel the air against your arms. The clothing against your skin. Your feet against its surface. Slowing down and relax. Coming back to neutral and just tuning in. Let's open up our spine now from front and back, opening on a nice inhale, allowing our arms to just sink back. My neck isn't, it looks on TV, or it looks on the video like my head is extended backwards. You don't need to let it flop back. You just want to allow it to kind of follow the natural movement of the spine without allowing it to just flop back. We want to take care of that. And then coming forward, rounding your back and the lower back, bringing your pelvis forward, dipping your knees, inhaling up and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just feeling that, loosen up that low back. Feel your spine opening up in the front, opening up in the back. Feeling your breath deepen, opening your lungs and squeezing your lungs. Activating those internal organs. We're squeezing our liver and spleen, stretching. So many benefits. Just feeling that open up. Let's do 3 more. 1. Nice stretch and open. Come back to neutral. We haven't done this one for a while. We did it a lot in the fall when we were working with the lungs and the metal element. But given everything that's going on, I thought we'd go ahead and activate our lungs a little bit with lung cupping. To remind you how it goes, we're going to bring our hands up and then we're going to sink as our hands come forward. And as our hands go back, our knees straighten up a little bit so there's a little bounce in your knee. And then as we come up, we bend our knees a little bit and we put our fingers in those little beak hands where we put our fingers and our thumb together, and we're going to knock here at lung 1 and 2 point, which is right in here. It's that dip right in there in your collarbone, right in there. You can feel it. If you rub around a little bit, it might hurt. That's, well, lung 1 and lung 2 are in that area. So anyway, we're going to knock that area just to activate that a little bit. Okay. All right. And then there's a really nice inhale through the nose. And then when we exhale going down, it's a real forceful We want to get that out of our lungs. And then we're going to inhale, bring it up here. Okay. And we're going to do 39 of these. So I'm probably going to be quiet so that I can try and count, but you know how that goes. The instructor that I learned this from, Lee He, she said 39 times. So, okay, there we go. All right, you ready? Inhale and just when you're finished, just go ahead and stop. Good. Now, just take a moment to tune in. Notice how your body feels. Where do you feel sensation? Do you notice any tingling? Tuning into your body. The energy is moving. Your heart might be beating a little faster. Take a couple nice deep breaths. And relax. Let's do some waist circles. These have helped me so much. We're going to just turn around and wonder or make circles with our pelvis really, and just making those circles nice and slow. Notice your knees working. Your ankles are working. Feel your low back as you come forward. Just feel your hips and your waist opening up. And then take it a little bit to your left side. I'm mirroring it for you. So you're just leaning toward the left side a little bit more. Feeling it in your ankle, your left ankle. Circling your knee, feeling your hip moving. It's really good to open up those hips. Open up any blockages you might have there, and then gently move over to the other side. Feeling the difference in the body parts that are moving. And stretching. Opening up. Remembering that if you have any pain, you don't need to go through the pain, just stop right there at the cusp. Take care with your body. And then coming back to center. And then going the opposite direction. Feeling for any differences, any other sensations, twinges, tightness. Just noticing what you're feeling. I'm feeling this a little bit more in my left knee. So I'm going to be really careful about where I can control that so that it's not painful. And then going toward your left side, circling there. Good. Good. And then the other side. And then in the front again, center. Feeling it in your low back. You can round it a little bit there if you want. And relax. How you doing, everybody? Okay, good, good, good. All righty, let's do some shoulder circles. Bring your right foot forward. Again, I'm going to mirror it for you. We're going to bend toward that right foot. And as we do, we're going to shake out our right arm. And then using our leg to guide us, we're going to bring our body up. And we are moving our shoulder a little bit. But it's like that momentum is coming from our whole right side, from our legs to our hips, up to our shoulders, oiling these shoulder joints. So visualize a nice warm oil, just soothing and going through that joint. Feeling it loosen up, opening up. Visualizing and putting your attention to that area right between your neck and your shoulders. And just visualize that opening up. Do 3 more at your own pace. And when you're ready, step your foot back. Shake it out a little bit. And then bring your other foot forward, leaning forward and dropping and shaking that arm a little bit, loosening that up, and then using your leg to help guide you back. Again, visualizing that nice warm oil just soothing through your shoulder joint. Feeling it loosen up. Giving a nice little smile. Now, if you want, you can just trigger your shoulder just a little bit more or spot on that a little bit more. Being careful to not lean too far down on your waist. Singling out that shoulder a little bit more. There you go. Feeling that just loosen up. Visualizing again that area right by your neck and your shoulder, opening up, oiling those joints. Three more. And then step back and shake it out. And let's do some shoulder drops too. What we're going to do is just again getting your normal stance. And we're just going to bring our shoulders up to our ears and hold for a second and then drop. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up to your ears and then just dropping, keeping your fingers relaxed, your arms relaxed. Great, and then just shake it out a little bit. All right, let's do our balance for today. I thought we'd do beautiful woman pose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift our weight. I'm gonna mirror it for you. We're gonna shift our weight to our right leg. So I've got my weight shift there. I'm gonna bring up my, excuse me, I lied. I'm gonna mirror it for you. Left leg, left arm comes up. And now you're going to twist your wrist so that your palm is facing behind you. And we're going to lift our right knee and put our right hand down like it's on the head of a white tiger. Find a focal point. If you need something to help you with balance, grab a chair or something to hold on to. And then just hold it. We're going to try for a minute, as close to a minute as I can do here based on my timing. Finding that focal point. Your left knee can be slightly bent. You don't want it locked. There's so many benefits to this. We're activating our wrists. We're strengthening the leg we're standing on. We're working on our balance. You're doing a great job. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe nice and deep. You're doing great. Do not get discouraged. This is a process. All right. Relax. Shake it out a little bit. Shift our weight to the right side. Bring our right hand up, twisting it to the back. Bring up your left knee. Put your left hand down on the head of a white tiger. Your right knee is slightly bent. And breathe. Nice, deep inhale, pausing slightly at the top. Nice, long exhale, pausing slightly at the bottom. Focusing on that focal point. No judgment on yourself. You're doing better than you were by not doing it at all. Send yourself some compassion right now. Smile at yourself. Send yourself some love. You're doing great. We're doing it for a long time, so you're doing great. Hang in there. Relax. And give yourself a nice little hug for doing that. That one's a really difficult balance movement. So you guys did great. Well done. Okay. Let's do some side stretches. We're going to bring our one hand up above our head. Again, we're rotating our wrist, opening up that heart center. So have our palm is facing the universe, the sky, and our other palm is down. And now we're going to stretch over, feeling that stretch, using your arm to stretch that out even further. Feel it in your wrist, or excuse me, in your waist and your ribs. Come to the center, spiraling your hands. That spiral helps to activate the elbow and the wrists. Stretch. Inhale, spiral. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, sinking and stretching taller, feeling that in your ribs, your hip, your arms. Nice stretch, opening up those ribs, giving your torso a nice stretch. See if you can stretch your arm out even further. Keeping your feet on the floor. Sinking into the earth, spiraling. The spiraling helps to activate those joints, keeps them moving, helps with reducing arthritis symptoms. Let's do one more on each side. Very good. Shake it out a little bit. Let's go into a wider stance. We're going to do a spinal twist, a wide leg spinal twist. Some of you are going to be able to get your legs really wide. Do what's comfortable for you. Don't overdo anything. Just do what your body can do. All right. We're going to put our hands on our thighs above our knees. All right. And I'm going to mirror it for you. I'm going to turn over to the left as I stretch on the exhale. As I inhale, I'm going to just relax a bit. And exhale, I'm going to extend that stretch. Inhale, relax. Exhale, extend that stretch. Come down. Go to the other side and stretch. Inhale, relax, and stretch on the exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, relax, and stretch. Back over to the other side. Stretch. Relax and stretch. Relax and stretch. Feeling that nice stretch in your spine. Down to the other side. Stretching. Noticing where you're feeling the stretch. Noticing if there's any tender parts that you need to be aware of, and then to the other side one more time. Last set. Other side. You guys are doing great. And then go into a forward bend. Take your hands and clasp your fingers together. We're going to do a little chi massage on our neck. Place your crossed hands over your head, using your thumbs to just push some nice pressure and just circle there at that cranial base. Up and down your neck. Whatever feels good, just opening that up. A nice little self-massage, which is also a big part of traditional Chinese medicine. Bend forward. You bend your knees to help you and slowly roll up. Bringing your arms up and back as we go into full body flow. Taking care of your low back here. And exhale down and in front. Inhale, bending your knees, coming up. Feeling that stretch, exhale. Inhale up. One more. Full body flow activates a lot of our muscles. Then come down and shake it out. Let's do some neck stretch. Placing your hands in prayer position, inverted hair position behind your back. You can either lower it or bring it up, whatever is comfortable for you. Keeping your knees bent, your pelvis dropped and relaxed. Bring one ear to your shoulder. Come to the front. Roll over other ear to the shoulder, and then just come up and around. You don't need to extend your neck back. Just a nice relaxed up and around. Remembering to breathe. Just opening up that neck. You might hear some snaps and crackles and pops. Keeping your neck relaxed as you do this, your shoulders dropped. And then go the opposite direction. Very good. And then shake it out and relax. Let's do a little chi massage. Let's knock lightly on our chest, right below the collarbone, activating that kidney point. If we move over here, we're activating those lung points, up and down the sternum. And take one arm and go down the inside of the arm, up the out, down the yin side of the arm and up the yang. One more time. And then back to center. And down the other arm, up, down, up. When I was in Thailand, we used these bunch of bamboo sticks put together and knocked on ourselves. That was quite invigorating. All right, let's go back down to our kidneys and tap gently, 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 gently. on your kidneys. You can get down there in the hip area if you want to, but gently on the kidneys. And then down the outside back of the legs, up the inside. Coming around again to the kidney area, down the back and outside, up the front and inside. Kidneys, down, up. And then right here at that leg crease, do some knocking there. And then on your hips, up and down your hip area, knock there. And then go to your glutes and start just knocking on your glutes. This has been something I've been doing since that. I still am having some hip issues, and this just seems to help that a little bit. All right, great. Shake it out. Let's do a little shaking. You can start with your wrists and your arms, and then your shoulders, and then add your knees and legs, and just shake. You can exhale with the heart sound, HA. Keep your shoulders relaxed and see if you can shake those. And then just relax. Now, what I'd like you to do is put your hands in a chi ball, forming a nice little chi ball in front of you. Just notice if you feel any sensations between your palms. If you want, you can extend your palms out and bring them in, feeling that sensation. Just relaxing, noticing if you feel any of that energy in your hands. Everybody's frozen on me, I think. Are you here? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, let's go into some flows. We've done some nice stretches today. Let's go into some nice flows. Let's do turning the water wheel. It helps to cultivate our internal energy, and it soothes our central nervous system. So we're going to put our hands in front of us and point our fingers toward our midline. As we inhale, we're going to raise our hands, fingers pointed to our midline. And exhale, we're going to hinge just a little bit from our waist as we bring our arms out in front of us on the exhale, and then bringing it up on the inhale. Breathing in and out through your nose for the flows. Just feeling that stress being transformed into vitality. And then just get into the flow of this, everybody. Let it be just a nice little meditation. Nice moving meditation. Rising up and sinking. Bringing it up into our body, sending it out, filling our body with earth energy, energy from the water, and sending it out. Let's do 3 more after this one. Now you don't need to hinge too much in front. We want to just have it be nice and relaxed. Just really pulling our hands out in front of us rather than a real big waist hinge. And just relax. Take a nice deep breath. Moving into wrist cross flow. We're going to bring our arms up. We're going to cross at our chest and exhale down. Inhale up the midline, crossing at the chest. And exhale, bending your knees and sinking down. As you sink down, you're connecting to the earth. Bring that earth energy up, sending it down. Inhale, rising up and sinking. Again, getting into the nice meditative flow. This movement helps to soothe the central nervous system, and it helps with the protective chi field around you. It's a protection. It also, because we're twisting our wrists, is helping with those pressure points in our wrists. And then we're going to have a weight shift to our left. When we come up, the weight shift left, come to the center and sink. Weight shift right, come to the center and sink. And we'll do this a few more times, allowing yourself to just get into the meditative flow. Visualizing that protective field around you. One more on each side. Just relax. Go into flying. Inhale, keeping your arms as relaxed as possible. And exhale, sinking down. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your arms relaxed. Keep your hands relaxed, your wrists, your elbows. And just visualize flying high in the sky. Looking around, seeing the beauty in the world. Keeping your arms relaxed. Slowing it down even more as you get ready to land. And we're about to touch ground. One more. And landed. Bring your feet together, hands over your lower dantian. Let's do a centering. Bringing your left hand up and down your midline. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feeling yourself centered, relaxed, filled with qi, happy, content, peaceful, filled with love. Bring your hands over your lower dantian. Just allow your body to rock and sway like bamboo in the wind, keeping your knees soft, your body relaxed, tuning into how you feel. Tuning now into your breath, long, deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Pausing slightly at the top, slightly at the bottom. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. I'd like to send out gratitude for our healthcare workers, all of those in service, first responders. I'd like to send out appreciation to all of those who are working to make our world more just and equitable. I'd like to send gratitude for you today for being here. I'd like to have you send yourself gratitude for being here today. And I'm sending gratitude for the community that we've built. Shay Shay.